Welcome to day 2 of the Financial Fitness Challenge. In day 1, you set your intentions for the challenge and you also assessed your financial health. When you assessed your financial health, you were able to discover the things that needed to be fixed. You were also able to discover where you are doing well, that you can leverage opportunities, and how to fill the gap between where you are today and where you want to be in the next 5 or 10 years. Today, we'll begin something very practical, and that is how to make money online, not just for beginners, even for the pros. Because you will discover very shortly that if you are not making money online, you are missing out a big time. At the end of this day, you should be able to make your first $100. Or if you've made $100 in a day, you should be able to make your first 500 or even 1,000 or 10,000. The processes are the same. So we're going to do this through 4 steps, 4 considerations. The first is you're going to find a hungry audience. This is the most critical step. You must find a hungry niche that's got a problem. That is a group of people actively searching for a solution to a specific issue that they are. That's a niche. Secondly, you're going to create an irresistible offer, which is in the form of a product or service, but that is something that directly addresses the problem that the niche has. The third step is to craft a message, because there's got to be a way for the market to connect to your offer, to get to know about your offer. So you're going to develop a message that resonates with your audience, with their needs, with their desires, and their pain points. And the next critical component is traffic. You're going to have to learn to drive traffic to your offer. These are the very simple 4 steps, 4 considerations to begin to make money online. So we're going to break it down now. The first question is there money to be made online by anyone? This is in fact the very first question. Is there money to be made online? Well, let's find out. We have 5.4 billion people who are online buying stuff every single day. 5.4 billion people are buying stuff online every single day. So back to that question, is there money to be made online by just about anyone? You answer the question yourself. So what does the online income opportunity look like? Very huge. According to Statista, as of 2024, global retail e-commerce sales are projected by the end of 2024 to reach $4.12 trillion. That's a lot of money. And then consumers worldwide are spending over $11 billion every single day making online purchases. So is this a great opportunity? Is this an opportunity that anyone who has internet connection, who has a phone, who has a laptop and internet connection should miss, should ignore? No. So 65% of the world are online. In different parts of the world, Northern Europe, 97.3% of people in Northern Europe are online. Guys, the market is online. Even in Africa, in Northern Africa, more than 65%, about 66% of the people are online. All over the world, the markets are moving online. The opportunities are there. So if you are not making money online, you are missing a lot. All right. So let's go step by step for how to let's make it very practical. Just start with your first $100. Even your first $10 is okay. I think the first time I made money online, it wasn't even up to $20. But the important thing is that you have cracked the process, and then the joy of creating income online for the first time, it's just very, very much worth it. So what is the path to making your first $100 online? So the first thing is that you have to find a niche with a hungry audience. That's the very first step. When you find the niche, they have a problem. The very next thing is to create a solution So you create an offer, something that you're going to give to the niche. And then you are going to leverage messaging to grab attention, because every other person, many other people are looking at the same niche. They are also trying to solve their problems and make some profit, some money from the niche. Therefore, you've got to have a means of grabbing the attention of that niche. And then when you grab the attention, you also need to have a mechanism to drive traffic. You could do this through social media. You could do this through paid ads or partnerships, collaborations with other people online, like influencers. So let's break it down further and take it step by step. Step number 1, identify a hungry audience. This indeed is the most important step in the online business process. If you miss this step, everything else down the line collapses. So it is very important that you are able to identify a hungry audience. Now, let's even find out what that means. So the first question is, who do you wish to serve? Who are the people you want to serve? And what problems do they have? Do you want to look at fitness? Do you want to look at beauty? Do you want to look at finance? Do you want to look at business? Do you want to look at education? Your audience must be eager to find a solution. That's critical, because if they are not eager to find a solution, they will not come to you. That is why if you go online, you discover that some items or some goods sell better than others, because that's what people are hungry for. Okay, so what is a hungry audience? A hungry audience, there are 3 characteristics of a hungry audience. 3 things you should look for in a hungry audience. They have a specific problem that they are struggling with. I'm going to give you some examples. They have a specific problem that they are dealing with. It could be parents of first-time secondary school age children, parents whose children are going to secondary school for the first time, or their first child is going to secondary school. So, and they have to find a school. It's usually a very tough problem for parents deciding what school to send their children to. Number 2, they not only have that specific problem, they are also actively looking for solutions. And then you're going to find out later why it is important. Because there's something we call keywords, there's something we call search phrases that these people use to look for solutions. And ultimately, those are the keywords that you use to drive traffic, to write content, to grab their attention. And then number 3, are these people actually willing to spend money to solve the problem? In my niche, for instance, lots of people are looking for solution to their financial struggles, but not many of them are willing to spend money to learn or to solve the problem. So they may not be, they are a good audience, but they may not be a hungry audience. What is a niche? You hear that word niche all the time. So here are important things about niche. Number 1, a niche targets a specific group. It's not very broad. A niche does not say, I will serve everybody living in Accra or in Lagos, or I'll serve everybody living in London. No. It's got to be very, very specific, specialized segment within a larger market. And then focus on a unique group of people who have a specific problem that they need to solve. The other thing about a niche, a good niche, is that it is something related to what you love to do, something you're passionate about. If you find a niche of a specific group of people like that, whom you're passionate about solving their problems, that's fine. And again, serving a specialized audience. So when you reach a smaller, highly targeted audience with unique needs, and you provide solutions that resonate deeply with them because they are very highly targeted, it gives you a lot of advantage. Why does a niche work? Because it is less competitive. Not everyone is serving owners of a particular breed of dog, and then you have a specific diet for a particular breed of dog. So there's less competition. There is increased expertise and authority, because whenever they're looking for someone in that particular niche, your name comes up, and then it allows you to form deeper connection with the niche, with the audience. So some examples include, like in the area of health and wellness, A specialized niche is vegan meal plans for weight loss, specifically for weight loss, and then vegan meal plans. You could also do home workout plans for busy moms. That's a niche. If it is travel, you could do budget travel tips for solo travelers. That's a specific niche. If it is beauty and fashion, you might say acne treatment for teens and adults. So these are examples of niches. Often people think that by serving everybody, by being too general, and then attacking the larger market, that they make money. But actually, it's been proven again and again and again that niches are much more profitable than serving everybody. All right, so your first exercise is to brainstorm possible niches. That's really where you want to start, because I have said that if you miss this particular step, everything else collapses. So get your pen and paper and jot down a couple of ideas. What are the hobbies and topics that these people love? First of all, that you love. What are the topics you love talking about? For instance, I love talking about mindset. I love talking about spirituality. I love talking about work ethic. Okay, so pen down topics that you're very passionate about. What are common problems people around you always talking about? And then, what have you struggled with personally? In fact, this is actually the most powerful. What you've struggled with personally and overcome, that you can also help other people to overcome. What skills or knowledge do you already have that others might need? So that's a very good starting point to brainstorm. The next thing is to find the pain point, because your offer is going to be built on pain point. If you miss the pain point, your offer will miss road. Okay, so now that you have a few ideas, narrow it down to something specific where you can identify a real urgent problem that people are facing. Spend time, study the pain point. Okay, choose the most appealing niche from your list. An example is, if you chose fitness, for instance, the pain point might be, I want to lose weight, but I don't have time to go to gym. This is fantastically expressed pain point, because you need to be able to describe that pain point in a way that those people describe it themselves. You have to step into their hearts, into their minds, into their language. People often say, yeah, I want to lose weight, but I don't have time to go to the gym. That's a very excellent pain point. You can also use ChatGPT to do your pain point research. All right, so if you ask it a prompt like, can you tell me the most common problems people face when trying to lose weight at home? You might be amazed. Okay, you can also ask, what are the most common questions people ask about whatever it is that you want to speak about in whatever geography, whatever niche. It can provide you with a list. Okay, so pain point survey for your audience. If you have access to social media or a small audience, you can post a simple survey with a question like, what's your biggest challenge when it comes to that particular niche? So typically I ask people, what are the biggest obstacles? What's stopping you from achieving your financial goals this year? All right, so that 10 point survey is important. The third exercise is to validate your audience, because sometimes you might actually miss it. And it's important to validate your audience to make sure that it is a hungry audience, and it's also that it's a paying audience. So you can go to Google Trends. This is very, very easy. Google Trends is free and it's very, very easy. I use it a lot. So you can type the keyword related to your niche. All right, something like make money, lose weight fast, learn digital marketing, do it yourself, home decor. And Google Trend is going to show you how people have searched for this in the past 1 year, and then how they have searched for it, the search volume in the past 30 days, and even up to this moment. So it's very useful data. It gives you a lot of insight, because the intensity or the frequency of the search for that particular thing would give you an indication of how hungry that audience really is. Then test the demand. Okay, run a test campaign before you go fully in and then borrow money to do anything. Test the demand, first of all, so that you can find out how people click, how people engage, how they buy the offer. That is very important. So step number 2, create the offer, a simple, valuable offer. And I'm going to show you how to do exactly that as a beginner or a pro. So first of all, what is irresistible offer? There are 4 key elements of irresistible offer. And you need to understand what is going on in this slide. So first of all, your offer, which can come in the form of a product plus value added, it can come in form of a service plus other things, bonuses. It solves a clear problem. It's not a general purpose offer. So it directly addresses the pain point that your audience is facing. Those pain points that you identified in the earlier steps. It provides a solution that they really need right now. So a good offer, an offer that is irresistible, addresses the specific pain point. So an example could be a simple step-by-step guide to making money online for beginners who don't know where to start. That is fantastic. That is irresistible. So anyone who is a beginner who wants to make money online and sees that offer, what do you think will happen? It will grab their attention. The second thing about irresistible offer is that it is easy to understand and actionable. Okay, so one example is 3 simple steps to start freelancing on Fiverr with no experience required. No complication, no big words, no NBA kind of communication. Very, very simple, easy to understand. All right. You are a freelancer and you want to start on Fiverr. These are 3 simple steps to get you started, even without experience. The number 3 quality of an irresistible offer is it's got to be highly perceived. It's got to have a high perceived of value for low cost. Okay, so people have to value it, to believe that it is really something of high value. You've got to make it high value for the price that you're offering it. So make your offer to feel like a great deal, because it is, and it should be. Okay, so perceived value for the offer far exceeds the price that you are asking. So I can say something like, get the complete 7-day guide for just 2,500 naira with lifetime access to a private WhatsApp group for ongoing support. Can you imagine what it is? For a lifetime, you're just paying a simple $2 for this material, this course or ebook or something. And then for a lifetime, you have access. So that makes it very irresistible. The 4th element of an irresistible offer is that it's got to be urgent. It's got to create urgency and also scarcity. So a good example would be, hurry, this offer is only available for the next 72 hours. Don't miss your chance to start earning online today. So this is very important. Spend time, go through these qualities of irresistible offer, because once you have a hungry audience and then you have an irresistible offer, you are very much good to go. Okay, so this is how to now create your irresistible offer. Identify the core problem and the solution. An example could be a step-by-step guide that shows you exactly how to start making money online with no experience or skills required, using simple methods anyone can follow. Okay, that's the first step. Then the second thing is to break down your offer into simple steps. So you simplify the offer so it is very easy to understand and to execute. Don't complicate it. Your audience should feel that it is achievable. The first step, for instance, into making money online. So an example is download my free guide, How to Start Earning from Home, a simple step-by-step plan for Nigerians, for Ghanaians, for Caribbeans. This guide shows you how to start making money online through freelance platforms, digital services, and easy to start hurdles. And then it says, step 1, do this. Step 2, do that. Step 3, do that. And it's so easy and easy to understand and easy to follow. And then 3, make your offer too good to refuse, just like we've explained about the qualities of an irresistible offer. Okay, and then there's an example right there. So step 3 is to craft engaging messaging that you use to grab attention. And then one of the things that help you learn to make money online is to understand how you paid other people online. Because every day, some of you have bought things online. What moved you to buy? That can help you to understand what moves other people, what will move other people to buy from you. Sometimes it is the messaging. So it's important, sometimes it is attention. the attention mechanisms that the people used to grab you and make you pay. So use their own words. That is one important tip. Use their own words the way they use it to craft the message. Example, tired of not knowing where to start. For instance, okay, the example is, the pain point is, I don't know where to start making money online. That's their own words. So in crafting a message to grab their attention, you just turn it around and say, tired, use their words of not knowing where to start. I will show you how to make money online today, step by step. You see how it directly addresses the pain point. Okay. So write your clear offer. So for example, this simple 3-step guide helps beginners make money online with no skills required starting today. That is very, very clear. So start earning online with no experience, step-by-step guide for Nigerians looking to make their first $10,000. And then number 3, add element of urgency. Okay. When people don't have a sense of urgency, they do not act. So example, you can say, hurry, this offer is only available for the next 48 hours. And then you have a call to action that says, download your free guide now and start making money online today. So you've got to add that sense of urgency. And then the final piece of the puzzle is, how do you now drive traffic, either through social media, organic content, or through paid ads, or through partnerships and collaborations? So create your own social media plan. The example is your first post. Okay, so basically what this strategy is talking about is to leverage social media for organic traffic. Social media is one of the best ways to attract target audience. Some of you got into this program because you read my organic posts. So you can build your brand, you can share your offer, you can drive traffic without even needing a huge budget. Okay, so post number 1, for instance, here's a simple way to start making money online with no experience. Get your step-by-step guide right now. So just create a social media plan that you can use to drive traffic to your offer. Okay, set up a small Facebook or Instagram ad campaign. You may not have a website. You may not necessarily have a website. 10 years, 20 years ago, it would have been extremely difficult to implement this without a website, but you can do it without a website. You just need your Facebook, your Instagram. People are selling and making millions every day, basically using their Facebook and Instagram account, and some people are selling on TikTok right now. So set up that account if you don't have one, and then you can run an ad. An ad drives traffic to that your offer. Okay, and then finally find a partner, find an influencer, somebody you can collaborate with to expand your reach. Basically, that's why you find collaboration. Someone reached out to me from the United States recently, and she wants to collaborate with me and do a couple of things, and then she was very straightforward. She said, because I have many followers, that my followers will get to know her, and then her followers will get to know me. All right, so that's very important. So this is the end of the brief. Go through this video again and again. Do it on a slower pace and then digest this. You are also going to get this presentation so that you can use it as a template to help you do yours. And next thing is for you to fill the worksheet. Okay, the worksheet that takes you step by step to making your first $100 online. But whatever happens, make sure that you start making money online from this very day, because if you are not, you are losing very much. All right, so I'm going to see you later in the evening during the plenary session to coach you one-on-one. But whatever happens for now, keep showing up, because you never know what's coming your way next. And I'll see you this same time tomorrow.